Yeah, we do.
Okay, guys, I'll be in 5 hours in Philadelphia.
What an absolute whirlwind. Arman Tsarukyan, a man on the cusp of a potential UFC title shot, finds himself embroiled in controversy that could see his career take an unthinkable turn. This journey, initially a routine flight to Philadelphia, spiraled into an incident that's put his future and potentially his freedom in jeopardy. The stakes couldn't be higher, with whispers of a life ban from the UFC making rounds. How did a promising athlete go from eyeing championship gold to potentially facing such dire consequences after a simple plane ride? We're diving deep into the events that led up to this career-altering moment.
Bro, let me sleep.
This brief, almost casual remark, "Bro, let me sleep," might seem innocuous on the surface, but it offers a tiny glimpse into the mindset or conditions Arman might have been experiencing prior to the incident. Fighters, especially after a grueling fight camp or a high-stakes bout, often travel exhausted. The pressures of performance, weight cuts, and constant media attention can take a toll. Could a moment of fatigue, a simple desire for rest, have contributed to the escalating tensions? It's a subtle detail, but one that perhaps adds a layer to understanding the environment before things took a turn for the worse.
Don't forget to grab Arman and Diko's luggage.
No phone, no phone, no phone, no phone.
Here's where the fuse might have been lit. The mention of Arman and Debo's luggage and the repeated no phone immediately signals a potential point of frustration, losing luggage or having issues with personal belongings. Especially a phone, which is crucial for communication and entertainment during travel, can be incredibly irritating for anyone, let alone an athlete fresh off a high-profile fight. This seemingly minor logistical snag could have been the catalyst, creating a building sense of annoyance that simmered just beneath the surface, priming the situation for conflict later on.
Later, Arman posted this on his IG stories with the captions "rude and unprofessional."
Arman's decision to post on Instagram stories, labeling the situation as rude and unprofessional, provides an immediate public reaction to the perceived slight. This move, common for athletes in the age of social media, instantly puts the incident into the public eye and frames the narrative from his perspective. While it allows for transparency, it also raises the stakes, turning a private dispute into a public spectacle. In a professional sport like the UFC, where image and conduct are paramount, such posts can quickly invite scrutiny and add fuel to an already volatile situation, impacting public perception.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're either going to have you switch your seat because my flight attendants are not allowing you to sit in the exit row, or you're going to have to get off this plane and then we'll have to leave because they're not comfortable.
And here we have the crucial moment where the conflict escalates dramatically. The flight attendant's firm ultimatum, "Switch your seat or get off this plane, because my flight attendants are not allowing you to sit next to him and they're not comfortable," is a clear indication that boundaries have been crossed. This isn't just a minor disagreement anymore. It's a direct confrontation with serious implications. For Arman, facing such a choice mid-flight means the incident has spiraled beyond a simple complaint, putting his immediate travel plans and potentially his professional future in immediate jeopardy. The pressure is mounting significantly here.
I'm not going to do this back and forth. I will call a supervisor. You can either take a different seat or we can go ahead and escort you off the plane.
The flight attendant's refusal to engage in back and forth and the immediate threat to call a supervisor, coupled with the renewed ultimatum of "take a different seat or we can go ahead and escort you off the plane," shows a complete breakdown in communication and a firm stance from the airline staff. This phase marks a critical escalation, moving beyond an argument to a formal process. For a fighter like Arman, whose career hinges on his ability to travel and compete, being escorted off a plane could lead to significant disciplinary action, jeopardizing everything he's worked for, including that elusive title shot.
Which one are we doing? We're going to meet you. Okay, I'll call a supervisor and then we're going to have to rebook you for a different flight.
This final exchange confirms the inevitable. A supervisor is being called, and there's an implication of having to wait for a different plane. This isn't just an inconvenience. It's a major disruption to an athlete's schedule, especially one preparing for an upcoming fight or a crucial training camp. The logistical nightmare, potential missed connections, and the emotional toll of such an ordeal can have far-reaching consequences. Beyond the immediate travel woes, this official escalation could lead directly to reports that trigger investigations, casting a long shadow over Arman's career and bringing the feared life ban into sharp focus.
First time.
A simple phrase, first time. It's ambiguous, yet incredibly poignant. Is Arman suggesting this is his first time experiencing such an extreme travel incident? Or perhaps the first time being treated in such a manner? Whatever its exact meaning, it underscores the shock and perhaps disbelief surrounding the entire event. For a professional athlete, maintaining a spotless public record is crucial. This incident, now officially escalated, is no longer just a first-time personal experience, but a public controversy that could haunt his career, potentially forcing him off the path to a title shot and onto a much darker, uncertain road.